Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Muhammad E-Commercewala. I'm 15 years old and I'm a student at Rehan School Online Academy. I hope so you will all be doing well. So today I'm present with another call and interview. And today my topic is e-commerce and we have our best friend Annie. So let's ask some questions from Annie about e-commerce.
Good to see you again. How is it going?
Yes, Annie, everything is going well. Okay, Annie, today I have some questions about e-commerce. Will you answer me?
What do you want to know about e-commerce?
Okay, Annie, so my first question is how does behavioral data from AI-driven recommendation engines impact consumer decision making and overall sales conversations in e-commerce? Explain me in detail and give me 40 to 45 tips about it.
Wow, that's a big question. Let's break it down. AI-driven recommendation engines analyze consumer behavior, preferences, and past purchases to suggest products. This personalization can significantly influence decision-making and boost sales. Here are some key impacts. 1. Tailored suggestions make customers feel valued. 2. Relevant recommendations keep users on the site longer. 3. More purchases. 4. Suggesting related products increases average order value. 5. Consistent personalization builds loyalty. Now for tips, I'll give you a solid list. 5. Here we go. 1. Use customer segmentation for recommendations. 2. Implement AB testing to refine suggestions. 3. Analyze abandoned carts to improve recommendations. 4. Leverage social proof by showcasing popular products. Use machine learning to adapt to changing trends. 6. Optimize for mobile to capture on-the-go shoppers. 7. Provide clear product descriptions and images. 8. Use urgency tactics like limited time offers. 9. Encourage reviews to enhance trust. 10. Offer personalized discounts based on behavior. 11. Monitor user journeys for insights. 12. Use retargeting ads based on browsing history. 13. Integrate chatbots for real-time recommendations. 14. Encourage user-generated content for authenticity. 16. Create loyalty programs based on purchase behavior. 17. Analyze seasonal trends for timely recommendations. 18. Use video content to showcase products. 19. Keep your website fast and user-friendly. Phew, that's a lot to digest. Do any of these tips resonate with you?
Yes, Annie, you can continue.
Sure thing, here are more tips for you. 21. For instant recommendations. 22. To see where users click most. 23. For more tailored campaigns. 24. To create urgency like low stock alerts. 25. On your homepage. 26. For wider reach. 27. For authenticity. 28. To increase perceived value. 29. To refine recommendations. 30. For product showcases. 31. To reduce cart abandonment. 32. To encourage sharing. 33. For insights. 34. In your marketing to connect emotionally. 35. For convenience. 36. Or returns to reduce barriers. 37. For targeted marketing. 38. To stay relevant. 39. Based on trends. 40. Around your brand for loyalty. 41. About your products through content. 42. To track performance. 43. To address common concerns. 44 for feedback. 45. Like anniversaries for connection. There you go. That should give you a comprehensive toolkit for leveraging behavioral data in e-commerce. Which of these ideas are you most excited to try?
How does dynamic pricing model in e-commerce affect market competition and consumer trust? Explain me in detail and give me 40 to 45 tips about it.
Dynamic pricing in e-commerce is a flexible pricing strategy where businesses adjust prices based on real-time trends, demand, and market conditions. This approach is particularly suited for online platforms as they can quickly respond to changes in supply and demand, unlike brick-and-mortar stores. Retailers can charge higher prices during peak demand periods. Businesses can swiftly react to market fluctuations. Retailers using dynamic pricing can stay competitive by adjusting prices to match or undercut rivals. Frequent price changes can confuse customers and lead to distrust. Consumers may feel uneasy if they see others getting lower prices. Tailored pricing can enhance the shopping experience, fostering trust if done transparently. Now let's dive into some tips for implementing dynamic pricing effectively. 1. To inform pricing decisions. 2. Regularly. 3. For tailored pricing strategies. 4. For transparency. 5. To find what works best. 6. For real-time adjustments. 7. About how prices are set. 8. To reward frequent shoppers. 9. On pricing changes. 10. To prevent excessive fluctuations. 11. Incorporate seasonal pricing strategies. 12. During peak times. 13. For effectiveness. 14. To justify price changes. 15. To influence perceptions. 16. To reach more consumers. 17. To build trust based on behavior. 20. To predict future pricing trends. 21. About dynamic pricing benefits. 22. To inform about changes. 23. For perceived value. 24. Related to pricing. 25. To highlight competitive pricing. 26. To encourage sharing. 27. Swiftly. 28. Models. 29. For effectiveness. 30. During pricing changes. 31. Based on user behavior. 32. For trust building. 33. Create urgency with limited time offers. 34. For loyalty. 35. To enhance user engagement. 36. For insight. 7. To offset pricing concerns. 38. Based on trends. 39. For price sensitive consumers. 40. About pricing strategies. 41. For connection. 42. To convey the value of your products. 43. For better navigation. 44. Evaluate the impact of pricing on brand perception. 45. To remain competitive. There you go. Those tips should help you navigate the dynamic pricing landscape in e-commerce. What do you think? Anything specific you want to explore further?
Can you tell me that explain the role of blockchain technology in ensuring secure transactions?
Absolutely. Blockchain technology plays a significant role in enhancing security and reducing fraud in e-commerce. Here's how our own. Unlike traditional databases, blockchain operates on a decentralized network. This means there's no single point of failure, making it harder for hackers to compromise the system. 2. Every transaction on a blockchain is recorded in a public ledger. This transparency allows all parties involved to verify transactions, reducing the chances of fraud. 3. Once a transaction is recorded on the blockchain, it cannot be altered or deleted. This feature ensures that transaction history is secure and trustworthy, deterring fraudulent activities. 4. These are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They automatically enforce and execute agreements when conditions are met, reducing the risk of fraud. 5. Blockchain uses cryptographic techniques to secure data. Each transaction is encrypted, making it difficult for unauthorized parties to access sensitive information. 6. Blockchain can help create secure digital identities for users, ensuring that only legitimate users can engage in transactions. This reduces identity theft and fraudulent activities. 7. With transparent and immutable records, resolving disputes becomes easier. This can reduce the number of chargebacks that merchants face, which are often a source of fraud. 8. Blockchain allows for the tracking of products throughout the supply chain. This traceability can help identify counterfeit goods and ensure product authenticity. 9. By eliminating intermediaries, blockchain can reduce transaction fees, making e-commerce more efficient and cost-effective. 10. Blockchain enables secure transactions across borders without the need for traditional banking systems, facilitating international trade and reducing fraud risks associated with currency exchange. In summary, block transactions, making it a powerful tool in combating fraud. Are you considering how to incorporate blockchain into your e-commerce business?
Okay, Annie. So tell me that how does the General Data Protection Regulation GDPR affect e-commerce business operating in global markets?
Oh, the General Data Protection Regulation GDPR has quite an impact on e-commerce businesses, especially those operating in global markets. Here's how. Own GDPR mandates that businesses protect the personal data of EU citizens, regardless of where the business is located. This means if your e-commerce site collects data from EU customers, you must comply with GDPR. 2. Businesses must obtain explicit consent from users before collecting their personal data. This includes clear information on how the data will be used, which can affect how you design your checkout processes. 3. Customers have the right to access their data and request its transferred to another service. Businesses need to have systems in place to accommodate these requests. 4. Customers can request the deletion of their personal data. E-commerce businesses must have a process to comply with these requests, which can complicate data management. 5. If a data breach occurs, businesses must notify affected customers within 72 hours. This requires a robust incident response plan. 6. E-commerce businesses must keep administrative burdens. 7. Non-compliance can result in hefty fines, up to 4% of annual global revenue or euros 20 million, whichever is higher. This makes compliance a priority for businesses. 8. GDPR affects how businesses can use customer data for targeting. 9. If you use third-party services like payment processors, you must ensure they also comply with GDPR, which can complicate vendor relationships. 10. For e-commerce businesses outside the EU, GDPR still applies if they target EU customers. This means understanding and integrating GDPR compliance into your operations as commerce businesses collect, manage, and protect customer data, especially when operating in global markets. It's all about building trust and ensuring customer privacy. How are you feeling about navigating these regulations?
Okay, Annie, thank you for your cooperation and thank you for giving me interview. I'm ending our interview here. Inshallah, we'll meet in next interview. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.